is our GDP. GDP full name is Gross Domestic Product. Already I told you about GDP, but in short, in this lecture we will discuss in deeply. Okay, G stand for gross. Gross means total. Product domestic already now means product related to our life. Okay, so product whatever your shopkeeper provide material, wheat, rice, so this these are all about product. Okay, next the value of final goods. About final goods, intermediate goods, in just previous lecture we got it. Okay, about final goods means whatever are converted in industrial sector. Okay, in intermediate. So intermediate, and in intermediate whatever are included, and then we say what intermediate goods. And when we don't need added in final goods, then we say that is final good. Okay, and service. So goods and service are different already, you know. So the value of final goods and services produced in each sector means primary sector, tertiary sector, secondary sector. Okay, during a particular year, 1 year provides the total production of this sector for that year. Means each sector. Okay, each sector during a particular year, 1 year. Okay, and 1 year. Okay, and each sector provides production. So total production of three sectors. Okay, and a during a particular year. So total goods and service of each sector, then we say what that is gross domestic product. But do remember a particular year, it's so time. Okay, duration. Okay, so one particular year is compulsory in GDP. Okay, and also do remember final goods and service means are counted. Final goods and service are counted in GDP. Okay, next the sum of what is produced means production of the goods and services whatever is produced in the three sectors is called the gross domestic product of a country, as I said, as I told you. But here are saying this sum. Okay, this sum of whatever is produced in three sectors. Okay, then is known as GDP, gross domestic product of a country. Only a country, not here are saying at global level. Okay, it is the value of final goods. It is the here are telling us what it is the value of all final goods and service produced within a country during a particular year. Means in this sentence are given here. Here in short tells us what production of goods and service is the value of all final goods and service whatever are produced. Whatever means goods and services are produced within a one country during a particular year. So particular year means the time, it's of time, and the time is compulsory if we talk about what is GDP, gross domestic product. So time is compulsory. So time is what? Time is how? 1 year. Okay, particular 1 year. And but what we talk about final goods and services, but value of all final goods and services. Okay, to remember. And GDP show how big the country is. Means through GDP we can decide, we can understand that GDP of that country is how, is what. Okay, so through GDP we can calculate, we can find out. So GDP tells us how big country is. Okay, how big the country is. Okay, next say apart from this historical change in sectors means whatever we discussed about three sectors: primary, secondary, tertiary. So here are saying in historical part, in historical past time. So whatever are changed in historical, in history, that things we will discuss. Okay, historical change in sectors. Let's see. Historically, primary sector was the most important activity. So here are saying about primary sector. Means here are telling us importance of primary sector in the historical. So primary sector was the most important activity. And now you tell me, primary sector is also known as agriculture. So through agriculture, India is known as great country. Okay, great India. And as India is known as also agriculture country. Okay. So in historical, in history, primary sector was the most important activity. And the next see what as farming methods evolved. So here do remember evolved means developed, but replace of a comes I. Then we say what involvement means participation of anything of everything. Okay. So as farming methods evolved, here are saying as developed. Okay, the production or output increased means production and output. Output means whatever we invest in anything, then after sometimes we get what output means a result. Okay, so production and output, production or in other word you can say output. So increased. Okay, as of farming methods, through farming methods developed and increased. But primary sector employed most number of people. Means private sector give employ most number of people. So here you are saying what importance of primary in historical. So here you are saying what primary primary sector developed and the production increased and primary sector employed a most number of people. Okay, so this was a change in historical, but only tells us about primary. Means role of primary was the most activity. So secondary sector, if we think about secondary sector in historical change, then through this report, through this given definition, so importance we cannot say. We can say in historical agriculture we do agriculture of multiple cropping. Okay, and different cereals yields. So we depend on India people. Most of India people depend on agriculture, and in the our historical part, in the our historical past. Okay, so historic when we talk about agriculture, so agriculture comes in primary sector. Okay, what happened next? Okay, what happened next? Manufacturing is related to what industrial activity, industrial sector means secondary sector. Manufacturing and factories expanded and grew. And here are telling us now you are satisfied. What first was our what about primary. Now here are given about the secondary. So manufacturing through manufacturing and factories expanded and grew because through this primary. So most of the people are doing agriculture. So people think people think we need store for agriculture. We need industrial for agriculture. So in this case came manufacturing factories, and slowly factories expanded and manufacturing grew. So people started to be employed there. Okay, in primary sector employed, but also when a manufacturing came, then also we as we see what as we saw what at large number of employed person. Next, the secondary sector gradually became the most important in the total production and employment. So here you are looking and here are given secondary sector became the most important sector, okay, in the total production and employment. Next is GDP by primary, secondary and tertiary in India. Next, about it we will discuss. Here are given only headline. Okay, say so here are given what GDP about GDP by primary, by secondary, by tertiary sector. We talk about. So what we will talk about, what we would talk about. So in the next we will discuss. But in short about it, I tell you what here are given about GDP. GDP means already you know. G gross. Gross means do remember what total. Okay. Domestic product. The value of final goods means in if we are talking about final goods, then why you are telling us only final goods? Because in this matter also comes intermediate goods. Okay. Service. So already we saw what goods and service are different produced in each sector means three sectors. Okay, here are telling us three sector, tertiary, primary and secondary during a particular time means here do remember only particular time and final goods and services. Okay, and in short here are saying what it is the value of final goods and services produced within a country and during a particular time. So during particular time is do remember, okay, and value of final goods and services. We don't need intermediate. Okay, GDP shows how big the country is. Means through GDP we can calculate, we can decide GDP of that country is what, how. Okay, and through GDP, if we find out GDP of that country, then we can say how is the situation of that country. Okay, historical change in sectors as we discussed through primary. Historical primary sector was the most important activity as farming methods through farming methods involved developed. Okay, the production or output increased. Okay, through agriculture. But primary sector employed most number of employees as we saw. And what happened next? In the next happened what manufacturing and factories need. Okay, need. So need then manufacturing and factories expanded automatically. Automatically we cannot say, but through primary, through agriculture, this manufacturing and factories and manufacturing expanded and grew. Next, people started to be employed there through this manufacturing and factories. People started to be employed on a large number. Okay. Next, the secondary sector usually became the most important in the total production and employment. Means importance of secondary sector. People people will know. Okay, would know. GDP by primary and secondary and tertiary sector in India. We will discuss about it in the next. Whatever will come, then we will discuss. Let's start with the continue. It's our next discuss. Okay. So it's related to economy as you know, and we will discuss to next further. GDP by about GDP. I hope you got it. Means gross domestic product. Gross means total domestic whatever materials we see in our surrounding area. Okay, within a particular area, and product material. I gave example what shopkeeper provide you some materials. So some materials what wheat, maybe wheat, rice, mustard oil, salt, book, pen. So these all material are product. Okay, GDP by primary and secondary and tertiary sector. And already about the primary and the secondary and tertiary sector, we we got it. Okay, in India means about primary, about the secondary, about tertiary. Why here are telling us in India? Because we are talking about of the purpose of India. Because primary, secondary, tertiary about its related discuss maybe in other country. Okay, when other country discuss. And we are talking about GDP by primary, by secondary, by tertiary sector in India. Let's see. The production in the past 40 has increased the most in the tertiary sector. Means, if we will talk about production, and in the past year time, so what has increased? According to this, I am talking with you. According to this, we will discuss. Okay, together. So, in the past year time, has increased the most in the tertiary sector. And already we discussed about primary means in historical time has increased the most in the primary sector, and after primary sector came in you can say in progressive wo secondary sector. Now this tells us what now yearly 40 years has increased production in the tertiary sector, and already we know. Okay, if you don't know, then I would tell you in short about the tertiary sector. Tertiary sector already we know as service sector. Okay, so service sector, service portion, and the tertiary sector do not produce on your product. Okay, do not produce anything. Okay, already we know like this. As a result means here you get a result what has increased in the tertiary sector. So here are saying as a result in the year 2013 to 2014 the tertiary sector emerged as the largest producing sector in India, replacing the private sector. Means emerged replacing the primary sector. And we discussed what about primary sector. As I just said, what primary sector in the historical time has increased most, and the primary sector employed a large number of people. Okay, after the primary sector will came in progressive secondary sector, but primary sector is the first sector who came in your waves means in progressive. Okay, so this is tertiary sector replacing the primary sector. Okay, so emerged as the largest producing sector in India. So this is a tertiary sector we are looking at what this is a tertiary sector replacing the primary sector. Time year 2013-2014 means yearly 10 year. Okay, yearly 10 year. Why is the only do remember each point what yearly recently most recently to time is 2013-2014 our tertiary sector what our tertiary sector has emerged, has replaced our tertiary sector replaced the primary sector. Okay, as the largest producing sector in India. Why is the tertiary sector becoming so important in India? As we saw here, what our tertiary sector replaced the primary sector. So question is here raised what why is the our tertiary sector in India becoming so important in our India? So question, let's see about it. Okay, solution of this question. discussion of this question. The growth of the basic service like health service, when where it comes service point, when it comes where it comes in tertiary sector. Already you know, as you know, the growth of basic service like health is our service. Health, this point comes in tertiary sector. Okay, do remember education, transport, financial service, and defense and others. Means here tells us this our major growth. This our measure has increased in most recently time. So this our major service, this our major growth in our India has increased in our India in a most recently time. Okay, and it tells us, it shows us what it's your major service: health, education, transport, financial years, defense, others. Health, education, whatever you get. Okay, transport, one place to another place through provide service, means one person provides service through transport. Okay, financial service like banking. Okay, economic situation, defense and others. Our government provides a lot of scheme, and maybe related to financial service. Then we say that is financial services, because our government is providing services, financial services. Then we say that is a financial service. Okay, defense, already you know, defense means sometimes we talk in government job. Okay, defense can be any types of defense. Okay, so depend on that matter. Okay, that things and other things can be maybe, but here are some measure, here are given some measure service that you can understand. Okay, in a developing country means where one side that our country has has developed. Let's say in a developing country that government has to take responsibility for the provision of the service. Means whatever this service provide in a country, so government is responsible for this service. And here are saying whatever whoever country developing are developing, so government of that developed country has to take responsibility for the provision of this service. Means the government is responsible of this service. Okay, normally this point already you know. Let's see dominance of IT. So here nothing like this word from which you cannot understand. Okay, developing. Okay, responsibilities, provisions means, in other words we say law means provision is needed for a country. Okay, not only our country, in our country provision is needed for a development of a country. Okay, and you will see, if you are living in a country means this India, then you will notice in our Indian constitution what about the provisions. So provisions can be a lot of okay, a lot of provision, and can be many types of provisions. Okay, so depend on country, depend on development, depend on needed. Okay, till here we are clear. Dominance of IT. Okay, information technology. So dominance means over all IT and communication service in the recent time. You will see what effect of IT, information technology, related to technology. Okay, communication, these are service. These show what in a recent time came and came. Okay, after came user of IT, user of communication has increased. Okay, because people needed. Okay, of it. So people are using of IT and communication. So these are our service. These are our two types of a service. But it tells us what dominance of IT in our India, dominance of communication in India has increased. Okay, in a recent time, this point is in the recent time. How to create more employment? Okay, if if IT and communication service came in our India, so through this can we say employment will be increase? Okay, will be increased. So how to create more employment? It's our question. Let's see about it. Better infrastructure support means if in a country has a what has a facility infrastructure, has a better infrastructure, then through that infrastructure any person can work as a productivity. Okay, as a productivity. So if we want to create more employment, if government want to create more employment, then government what will do? Okay, government what would do? So through better infrastructure supports, so this work undertake in our government hand. Okay, so this work government can better access to technology. As I said, what dominance of IT and communication. So this shows what if access of IT, access of communication is better, then can create more employment. And just I told you what if this IT and communication service came in our India in a most recently time, then automatically has will have increase. Okay, and okay, better through better infrastructure any government can development. Okay, can be development, and through better access of a technology in a modern time at modern time, better technology is compulsory for easily work. Okay, means through technology what we can do through technology, we can work easily. Okay, we can work easily because population is growing. Okay, population is growing day to day. So people people need what? People have a lot of work. So a lot of work people can work within some hour. Okay, where we saw what in recent past time people worked a lot of work for 2 3 days, but now through this using of technology people are working easily. Okay, and also within a some hour. Okay, better access to technology is compulsory in any country. Okay, and you will see at the present time technology need of a technology has increased. Better access to industries today in any country, in any area, you will realize what need of industries. Through industries can we can create more employment. Through industries, organization person can build a big organization. Okay, so organization person can anything through industry related to work related to industry. So in a country, in any country, industry can be different okay, depend on work what is work of that person. So depend on work. I am telling you, and I am trying telling you what importance of industries in any country, and it's depend on, you can say, people need. What is need of people? What are need of people? If any organization can could find out people need, then this industry can create more employment, because here we will see what need of people, because people need some materials, some products from which people can work, can use in your work. Okay, so through industries, this organization can provide some products, whatever this organization person think that in this area people need are more products. So whatever organization person think, so depend on organization person. But I am telling you only I am telling you through industry in any country, and you will see only in a country importance of industries, and you can say compulsory of industries, you will realize what is more compulsory. Okay, next see better storage facilities to farmers. Here points comes storage of farmers, means storage stock for agriculture food. Farmer do agriculture, so farmer need storage facilities. Farmer need a stock for agriculture food. So here this point comes because in our India, because we are talking about in the context of India. So in India already we know what India is known as a great agriculture. Okay, great agriculture. So in productivity of great agriculture, India has became great through agriculture. Okay, so here storage facilities comes point, and it's our need, it's a need for each person, each farmer. Okay, because in a country in a country in any country farmer are doing agriculture, so automatically this will need, means storage facility will be need. Okay, okay, for farmer, for agriculture. Food processing facilities to the farmers. Food processing facilities to the farmers means it's to are related to agriculture. Here are saying food processing facilities means whatever our government provide some food for rural development. And if you know about food security, food insecurity, so our government provide food security to rural employment, to farmer, to rural person, to farmer person. So whatever facility of food processing in any country, so this facilities is compulsory, because to farmer, for rural. Okay. Next see in India about 60% of the population belongs to the age group 5 to 29 years. Okay, okay. Then okay, in India about 60% of the population belongs to the age yeah, here tells us 60%. Okay, 60%, and the remain 40%. 40%. So 60% here telling us what people are people people age of people are how 5 to 20 year. So it tells us only between this year people are living how many, 60% of the population of a India country. Okay, so 60% population are living between this age. Out of this, means apart from this, only about 51% are attending educational institutions, means in the context of this age, people you can say children are attending educational institutions to your gain education. So 51% people are attending to your school, to your in your school, in your colleges, okay, in your universities. So how many here? Report tells us 51% are attending, and 60% of the population belongs to the age group 5 to 29. And through this you something you can find out whatever you think, okay, related to this. But here only tells us 60%. Now anything you can think, okay, anything you can think means I tell you what, 60% of the population belongs to the age group 5 to 29 years, and now you can think anything, okay. And if you wanted to know what educational institutions means, children, people in the regarding of this age, people, how many people are attending in your college, in your uh, universities, in your school. So here are given what, how many, 51% are attending education institutions means out of this age, okay. About related to this we will discuss in next, whatever will come, then we will discuss, okay. It's our next, job creation means when we create job, then we say what, we are job creation, okay. Job creation has been a key phenomena, okay, a key phenomena across various sectors means different sectors as we discuss, primary, secondary, tertiary, okay. So across various sectors like education and health. So it's education and health, it's our service sector, tertiary sector, okay. So here are telling us job creation in your Indian country. India country means if you are living, if you live in India country, then it say what, your job creation, your India's job creation has been a key phenomena, okay, across vectors, various sectors like education, health. So it's our major job creation, it's our major what, service sector, okay, it's our major. And the next, yet there are many unemployment individual. If you think, okay, we our India country has job creation, okay, but yet there are many unemployment individual. If you think in our India country has have employed, then you are wrong, okay, then you are wrong. If you think in our India country people have employed totally, completely, entirely, then you are wrong. And now you will see somehow some people, some people are employment, but some people remain, people are unemployment, okay, remain unemployment. So here are, okay, in your Indian country job creation has a key phenomenon, but yet there are many unemployment individual, okay, individual unemployed. This central government, it's our issue, it's our goods thing, it's our issue. This central government in your India country made a law implementing the right to work. Means the central government, our central government in India made a law. Why? Through implementing, the central government say us what, you can work, okay, you can work in your country and also in other country. So it's our law, okay, it's our, not for only me, not for only for you, it's for all citizens, okay. So it's a law for people who are not working through anything, okay, through somehow, then our central government say what, it's your law, we made a law, and we implement this law. Why? This law tells you, this law show you what right to work. As you saw, as you see, what right to freedom, right to what exploitation against, okay, right to regional freedom, okay, whatever. And here, whereas here our central government made a law for citizen, means it's your right to work. Now you can work without any barriers. This across 625 districts. And India have 28 states, and whereas in India country, in India country, age across 625 districts you will get in our India country. How many districts are found in our country? 625. As whereas in other side 28 states India have. Okay, India country have. It is called Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Means a law, name of law. Okay, name of law. So it is called, it is known as Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. About it, related to this some hence we already discussed, but here we will discuss related to whatever here are given related to this. Okay, so central government made a law. So name of law is what? Name is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Act, and it provides us what right to work. Okay, so it's our act, it's our law. Under this act, all those who are able to work, who are able to work and are in need of, means a need person to citizen to India country to development. Okay, need of development country. So person who are able to work and are in a need of work in rural areas are granted 100 days. Means you can say most of people who are people who are living in rural area. Okay, so rural areas, rural people granted are granted 100 days in the form of wages. 100 days of employment in a year, means each year by the government. Okay, so our government provide each year what rural person provide 100 days employment or to rural person. Okay, to rural areas through this act, through this law. Okay, so it tells us what you can work at least 100 days. Okay, and whatever you work, so you can. But through this act, if you are living, if you live in rural areas, then this is for you, and you can 100 day work by government. Okay, in under government, and this government will pay you. Okay, will give money. Okay, give money to you. Okay, so through this you can work. So this act, this law, and our central government was made this act, and each year our government provide 100 days base by this act. Okay, if the government fails its duty, if our government fails its duty, it's our, you can say, if this problem comes in other side, then to provide employment, it's a duty to provide employment. If our government fails, then it will give unemployment allowance to the people. Okay, so what a sentence. But if our government fails in your duties to provide employment, then our government will think what will be right. Okay, in the next. Okay, so who are the ones, who are the ones who need protection? Means how we can say this person, this person. Okay, how we can say this person. Okay, this person need protection, And how you can say this person don't need protection? How? So here are given some sentence. Through this we can decide who are person needed person. Okay, who are needed person. Agriculture labor. So agriculture labor means whatever person who do work in agriculture as a agriculture labor. So this person need production. Okay, because you will see in our country whenever related to this topic our government talk about, then our government think what our government tells us what, and automatically you will see a situation of agriculture labor. Okay, so agriculture labor need a production, need a security, need a food security. Okay, need to food security, and look after of agriculture. Some government don't look after. Okay, so we can say if you are living, if you live in village area, then you can feel of this feeling of this person, then you can feel. But if I tell you through theory, then you can understand 50%. Okay, 50, not only 25%, but because it's a feeling. Okay, you do agriculture, then you will realize what is agriculture, what to do agriculture. Okay, how to agriculture, and feeling of agriculture labor. Blacksmiths and goldsmiths, this person, whether that person are blacksmith, and the other side that person are goldsmith person. So no matter, doesn't matter. But both person are need production. Okay, are need production through in your waves, through in your waves. Okay, a small and a marginal farmer, a small and marginal farmers, and in other word you can say what minority communities. Okay, so minority communities need production, is a net production, and also a small and marginal farmers. What happens in a small and marginal of a small and marginal farmers? Sometimes some person can treat as unequally, but we don't want. But sometimes it can happen. It can happen. So government don't want anyhow with anyhow don't create as a discriminate. Okay, so our government we can discuss of this opinion. Okay, of about this opinion, and our government think. Okay, workers from background classes. So you realize what some background classes, and already you know who are background classes. So some backgrounds, not completely, but some background classes. Suppose let's suppose what minorities. Okay, not majorities. Okay, because the dominance of majority dominate on minorities. So it's our dangerous. It's a tells as a discriminate. Okay. So here need a production for background classes. How can they be supported? Means we how can support of for this person. A small scale industry and the government's support through a small scale industry, and also government support for preparing raw materials. Whatever our government procure raw materials through farmers, means a farmer who have remain raw material, farmer who have what remain agriculture food. So our FCI, Food Corporation of India, procure purchase purchase remain agriculture food from farmers. Then we say what that raw material is called procure. Okay, procure. So our government helps through procure raw materials and can help okay to this person. And in the next we will discuss whatever will come. Then we will discuss. Moving on, we also find that the majority of workers means majority of workers, not workers of majority. Okay, majority of worker from scheduled caste, tribes, and backward communities find themselves in the unorganized sector. So how government can protect these types of people? Okay, so these types of people work in the under of majority. So already, as I told you, dominance of majority on the minorities communities on these people can what can discriminate, okay, can be discriminated through this majority. So here are saying in the organized sector. So here question in your mind would be coming, what unorganization and organization is are what. So whatever we work in the other hand of a person, that work is called unorganized sector. Okay, if we work if we work under the government, then we say organization work. Okay, in organization sector we are working. Okay, government and private. Okay, these workers also face social discriminations. Yeah, automatic. You tell me one point. Can these people, can this majority not discriminate with these people? Because its people have power, have what power? Okay, to work, have money, will be will be a lot of money. So through a lot of money, this majority can be anything. Okay, can anything. So you can say due to power, a lot of power, this majority can discriminate with these people. So we also find what majority of workers comes from the scheduled caste. This means these types of people and find themselves in the unorganized sector. If these types of people comes in unorganization sector, these people work under government, then we can say what these people are protecting. These people are protect. Okay, because government. These workers also face social discriminations. If any person have, if one person have a lot of power, a lot of money, then that person can discriminate with other person any time. Okay, any time can discriminate with other person who have a lot of money, who have a lot of power. Okay, a lot of power. So almost we say what a majority have a lot of power, a lot of money. Okay, so through this resources, this majority can discriminate with this person. Okay, protection and support to the unorganized sector. Okay, we cannot do, means the government cannot do this. Whatever this person are working in the under of majority, so this person cannot remove this person through this person from employee. Okay, so our government what can do to this organization unorganizations. Let's see protection and support to the unorganized sectors workers are thus necessary for both economic and social development. Means here we can understand through government. Means government tells us what protection and support to the unorganized sector workers, not majority about majority. Okay, so protection of these organization workers and support to these organization workers are necessary both economy and social development. Okay, so government need these types of people. Okay, let's see public and private means one side public and one side private. Let's see difference between this public and private. Okay, we will see what advantage of both of this both and disadvantage of this both. Okay, one side and one side. The government owns most of the assets means government ownership, asset of ownership. Okay, owns most of the assets and provides all service to all citizens. Okay, whatever citizen are living in government area. Okay, so government okay owns most of the assets, but through asset our government provides all services to all person. Okay, for example, India Railways. So this service, so by government, this service are provided by government. Okay, and this asset for the government, this asset, this is its asset for the development country, its asset for the economic country, its asset for the country, and its asset of the government. Defense it is it shows what one side services, one side asset. Okay, asset of government. Ownership of assets and delivery of a service is in the hands of private individual or companies. Means a private person. Individual. Here are telling us individual, but government is not individual. Okay, is not an individual, but ownership of assets means asset. These types of asset, so ownership of these assets and ownership of this and provides of this service service is in the hands of a private individual, and also you can say private companies. So private individual and private companies can react through your own waves. Okay, through your own waves. Example, Reliance, IBM. So it shows what its private companies and its asset. Okay, already we know, but its asset is in the private person. Okay, and related to this service, private person can provide anytime and can stop anytime. So its work is in the hand of a private person, private individual, and private companies. Maybe okay. Next, more feature of about it. Okay, means about public and private are more feature. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Private sector aims at getting more profit. More profit means private sector think we want more profit. Then we are working through this like this. Okay. So private sector want more benefit. So private sector aims here are given as in the other side. Private sector aims at getting more profits. Okay, not more powers. So if we talk about the powers, so our government can think what we want more power. Okay, in public sector the purpose is that people's needs are met. Okay, means what are what are need of public, what are need of people, and government will now need of people, then government can make a law for citizen. Okay, and whatever are need of minorities communities of this person, so our government can discuss in parliament whatever are discussed in parliament through two houses. Okay, as you discussed. Okay, So in the next we will discuss whatever we will come, then we will discuss related to this. It's last about the funds. The funds for the same are raised through taxes. Means whatever government government will get fund, so through taxes can get fund to government. Okay, and the expenses are made. Expense whatever are expenditure in the development of the country. So through taxes our government can development, and our government development through taxes. Okay, so also whatever our government get payment, okay, get funds, so through taxes. Okay, and through taxes our government spent in the development to the country. Next, private sector also provides this service. Means okay, whatever your government are providing service to you, so we are also providing service, same service we are providing. Okay, but private sector provide at a higher cost. So most of person who are living in a country, so most of person of that population cannot afford at a higher cost. Okay, state of affairs in India means what are situation, you can say what are state, what are affairs in India. Okay, India's size of illiterate means we say what literacy rate. So literacy means educated person. Okay, and uneducated person means here are given illiterate person. Okay, so India's size of illiterate portion is one of the largest in the world. We will see, we will be see. So India's most of size of the illiterate population is one of the most biggest, you can say largest in the world. Okay, because our population has increased compared to other country. So through this context we can say what also in this country are found illiterate person. Okay, next is similarly we know that nearly half of India's children are malnourished means nearly we now through this population, similarly through this population half of India's children are getting malnutrition. Means these children need to nutrition. Okay, to nutrition, fine nutrition, but automatically effect of environmental on children. Okay, so government need to protect of the like these children. Government also needs to pay through this population. We can find out what are situation of like these children, what are situation of women who are living in a country, who are living in our Indian country. So through report, through data, through census. Okay, census means population, through population. So through population we are getting calculate. Okay, we are calculating through this population who are illiterate person, who are literate persons. Okay, not only one particular person. Okay, through a collectively person. And the government also needs to pay attention to aspects such as availability of safe drinking water. Means where are not providing safe drinking water. So government in this case governments needs to pay attention. Means in this area are not providing clean drinking water. So government allows to your worker to provide safe drinking water. Okay, housing facilities for the poor person, and if we are talking about any one country, then any one country will get what, lack of houses, person of lack house, okay, person who are lack of safe drinking water will get in any country. But it's not our problem, it's not a problem of government only needs to pay attention on this person, okay. So person who don't have house, so our government can provide house facilities for this person. Our government can provide safe drink, means clean drinking water for this person. Okay, and also food. Food security of this person is need, is compulsory, plays a crucial role for the economic development. And nutrition each person is compulsory. Nutrition each person is compulsory, okay, is need. It is also the duty of the government to take care of the breast, means our government, when we elect our government, our leader, our representative, so representative our responsible for the representative is the responsible for the poorest person and most ignored region of the country through increased, means sometimes we realize sometimes we see what, where people are ignored regions by any region. So our government in this case are responsible for this oppressed person and for this ignored region, okay. Through this spending means through this expenditure for economy, our government care for can care to the rest person. In such area, our government is compulsory. Our government is need, okay, to development of your country. That's it about it. That's it.